A friend of mine is an anthropologist, and he recently said to me that when he visited a remote part of Africa, he noticed something extraordinary about the ladies there. In this quite primitive place that hasn't changed for hundreds and hundreds of years, the women were trying to look like Hollywood film stars. They changed their diet, they were exercising in a certain way every day, and they'd got their hair bleached so that it was blonde, and they were putting white makeup on their face. They wanted to be someone they were not. Isn't that weird? But it's all over the world. People want to be someone that they're not. They all want to have a nip and a tuck here and some makeup there and hair dyed there to be like somebody else. But the best thing in the world, you know, when it comes to communicating with other people, is that they really actually see the real you. And this applies to your voice. Now, English, as we know, is the most important language on the internet. And the internet is where most of us have got to focus when it comes to business. So, we need to have a voice that everybody can understand. We don't have to be like other people, but we do have to have what we call a neutral voice, a neutral English voice. Because otherwise, someone from Bangladesh who thinks they speak English is going to have trouble talking to somebody from Birmingham who thinks they speak good English. So one of the things I'd like to help you with is to get a neutral voice. It's not posh. It's not a posh sort of waffly voice like Boris, you know what I mean. And it's not a sort of restricted voice like Prince Charles, you know what I mean. It's just an ordinary, normal voice, which is to do with your vowel sounds, how you form the sounds, to make sure you don't stretch them or squeeze them, and also to get the tune right, because everybody in every country and every part of every country has a different tune. So if you want to standardize your voice, if you want to have a neutral English accent, then you have to think about the rhythm. What's the natural rhythm it's like to be or not to be? That is the question. That's the English rhythm. Not to be or not to be. That's not the English rhythm. So we're not trying to be somebody else. We're trying to be ourselves, but more so. And we want to try and get a really neutral accent that everyone can understand.